Radical Health presents Mott Meets, a community workshop with a holistic approach aimed to offer healing and solutions to Bronxites. Bronxnet reporter Kibin Aline has more details.
If Mott Haven in the South Bronx were its own state, we'd be the third highest state in the country with a number of overdoses annually.
With a plan to give hope and healing to Bronxites, Radical Health presents Mott Meet, a community dialogue workshop at the St. Mary's Recreation Center.
Today is the initial conversation and meeting with Mott Haven to discuss the opium usage, the history of that, plans to move forward. I think also a space or an opportunity for folks to share and heal.
Designed as a way to address the issue of drug abuse with a gentle hand, Mott Meets implements holistic practices, focusing on the mental and emotional health of Bronx residents during the opioid epidemic.
If you live in Mott Haven, you see these kind of things every day, and it does something to you, to your body, to your mental, and keeping those things in doesn't help anyone.
The conversation series began when founder Evelise Dino noticed the lack of safe spaces for those affected by the crisis in the South Bronx.
We wanted to create a safe space where we could talk in ways that we don't really have space to do that.
Implementing new age techniques, the healing session provided mood check-ins and emoji stickers along with educational life-saving demonstrations in an effort to form lasting community connections.
People really look at health very individually, but we actually heal when we act as a collective and as a community. Well, I hope that the people that come to these workshops and sessions also spread their love and compassion and kindness that they've learned here with us into the world.
Based on high fatality rates caused by opioids and other drugs in the Bronx, members of Radical Health hope to see this conversation continue. Reporting for BronxNet, Kibin Aline.
In other news, Lincoln Medical Center hosted an opioid overdose crisis public education and responder training, as several neighborhoods surrounding the hospital continue to be impacted even as the citywide number of overdoses has decreased. Bronxnet reporter Arlene Makoko has the story.
Spray it into their nose. It's a single shot, and naloxone would then go into their system, and if they have opioids in their system, then that's going to bring them back.
Back from being yet another statistic in the war against opioid overdoses that in 2018 claimed 1,444 lives citywide. While that represents a drop of 38 when compared to 2017, several neighborhoods surrounding Lincoln Medical Center continue to be disproportionately impacted. At a public education forum at the hospital located at 149th Street, Noah Isaacs, a senior director with the New York City Health and Hospitals Corporation, shared the content of this free overdose rescue kit.
Inside are actually 2 doses of Narcan nasal spray, which is another name for naloxone.
Along with handing out free kits, the hospital is hosting public education and responder training forums for both health professionals and everyday residents that want to help, like Edna Baez, a home care attendant.
There's a lot of people in the communities around our areas that do have this problem. So it would be good for them to have somebody to help them out, just in case an emergency.
Hoping one day I'll save somebody's life.
Jacqueline Rosa, who lives nearby, lost her father to an overdose. She shared she now wants to get trained to prevent this from happening to another family.
Maybe this training right here will help me, learn how to save life. It will help me have a positive impact around people that's need help.
We have been involved in the Narcan distribution program now for almost 18 months. We've distributed 500 kits here at Lincoln alone.
Along with this, hosting the forum is a way to further empower residents.
We want to continue to encourage residents in our community to come by Lincoln, pick up a kit, because you never know when you're going to need it to apply it to a loved one, to a friend, to a stranger as you walk into the subway.
The kits are available at Lincoln Medical Center and other public hospitals citywide. For more information on this and education forums, go to nychealthandhospitalscorporation.org/Lincoln. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.
That's all for Bronx Updates.